Hi everyone, in my previous video, I have shown you the theoretical concepts about the stack. Now today what we are going to do, we are going to program or code a stack in Python programming language. It's a very simple method of programming a stack in Python. Let's see how we can do it. Let's start programming a stack. Now in Python, a stack can be programmed or implemented with the help of a list. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a simple list, blank list, and we will name it as stack. Stack is equal to blank list. Let's make this program a menu-based program. To make a menu-based program, we will define a menu, def main menu. Now, this main menu will display menu items on the screen. And what are those menu items? Whether you want to push an item inside the stack or whether you want to pop an item from the stack. So, based upon the selection made by the user will be able to push the items inside the stack or pop the items from the stack. So, let's create this main menu. Exit. Now, based upon these menu items, our program will run and we'll be able to enter items inside the stack or pop the items from the stack. Now, we know that there are two main functions in the stack. One is used to push the items inside the stack and another is used to pop the items from the stack. So first function that we are going to create is a push. This push function will take an item as a parameter and will push this item inside the stack. Now, pushing an item inside the stack is a very simple process. We just use stack.append method and we'll push the item inside the stack. Nothing has to be done, only we have to use append item function. Now you can see that this stack is declared as global variable, so it will be available in all the functions. It will be available in main menu, it will be available in push, and it will also be available in pop function that we are going to create. Now the other function, def pop. Now pop function is going to return the item which is being popped from the stack. We know that when we want to pop the item from the stack must not be empty. The stack must contain some items. If the stack is empty, we cannot pop an item from the stack. So to check whether the stack is empty or not, what we are going to do, we are going to check condition. If stack, the length of stack, we'll use length function, length of stack is equal to 0, that means we don't have any item inside the stack and we cannot pop any more item from the stack. So I'll simply display an error or a message, print stack is empty. Else, we know that there is an item inside the stack and the length of the stack is greater than 1. So we can pop the element. So to pop the element, I'm going to use the pop method of list. Simply using pop method will pop the last item which was present in the stack. That last element can be considered as the topmost element in the stack. So I'll just use item is equal to stack.pop and here I'm going to return item. So item will be returned from wherever this function is called. Now in the main menu function, we are going to take the choice of the user, whether the user presses 1, 2 or 3. So I'm going to take an option variable here. Option is equal to int input, enter and enter an option, and I'll number it as 1, 2, 3. And use the string if option is equal to 1, then I will call push function. I'll pass item as parameter, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter an item. So let's say item is equal to, for simplicity, we are going to enter the integer items. Int input, enter an item in the stack, or it's better, instead of enter, I use push an item in the stack. So item is entered and push function will be called, and item is passed as parameter. Now on this push function has to be transferred above main menu, and I'll shift this pop function above the main menu. So when we run the main menu, these functions should be available. Okay, so push if option is equal to 2, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call the pop function, and this pop function will return the item and assign it to the item, and this item will be printed. Print item pop from the stack is item. So this item will be popped and printed. If option is equal to 3, then I'll exit from the program. Now, once item is pushed inside the stack, I'll again call main menu. And once item is popped from the stack, I'll again call main menu, so that the program can keep running. Now let's try to run this program and see whether it is working properly or not. I'm going to call main menu. Save the program and save it on the desktop itself. Name it as stack, and now run the program. Okay, so some issue in this. Let's go and check it. /t/t/t is missed here. Let's run this program again. Right, main menu 1 push. So 1. The choice is 1. Push an item inside the stack. I'll push 10. Item is pushed. I'll again push an item. So enter an option 1, 20. I'll again push 1, 30. So I have pushed 3 items. Let's pop the items now. So I'll use option number 2. Item pop from the stack 30. Option 2. Item pop from the stack 20. And item option 2, 10. I'll again try to enter option 2. Let's see what we get. We get an error message, and it is because the stack is empty. So stack is empty. So let's come back, exit, or we can further use the stack is empty, and I'm trying to return an item. So rather, I'll put this return item inside this else block only. Let's save the program and run it again. And see whether it works properly or not. 1, 10, 1, 20, 1, 30. And now let's pop the items to 30, to 20, and to 10, again 2. Now it is working properly. I have just changed the location of return item since it was out of the. See here what happened. Earlier, I have given return item here inside the pop function, which was out of event else block. So here I have returned the return item. Now, even when the stack was empty, the program control was coming to return item, and there was no item present inside the item, or there was no value assigned to the item. So it returned those errors. So now this program is working properly, absolutely fine. So I press 3 now, and your program is still running. Do you want to kill it? Okay. And the program is exited. Let's run once again. I'll use again 1, 10, 1, 20, 1, 30, 1, 40. So 4 items are pushed. Now let's pop them. 2, 40 is popped. 2, 30 is popped. Let's press 1, 100. So 100 is the topmost item now. Let's use 2. 100 is popped. 2, 20 is popped. 2, 10 is popped. 2. The stack is empty. Item popped from the stack, none, and pre-exit. So I think this program is perfectly fine. So this is how we can program a stack in Python using a simple list item, and it is a menu-based program which is running continuously till the user wants it to run. Now, this program can be modified to insert or push complete dictionaries, complete list items inside the stacks. We can modify it. This is the basic program. So I hope the programming of stack in Python is clear to all of you. So I'll end this video here. Thank you.